Hello, and we're in what, week 6 of incubation, vacation? Are we making some breakthroughs? That seems to be the primary energy for this week's Empath energy update for the week of May 4th. So let's get to it, guys. Hello and welcome to your May 4th Empath Energy Update. And it's all about breakthroughs, guys. Hello and welcome. My name's Christine. I am a spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, and old soul healer, also known as Empath. And I'm doing something a little different. Normally I do some channeling like intuitive writing. I actually did a free webinar about that on Thursday. So if anyone is interested in doing it, if you missed it, you're probably like, what are you talking about? Definitely message me, send a message, maybe just comment soul, and I'll start collecting and seeing how many more people would like to do this. I mean, it's all available to all of us. So whether you're writing it down or you're doing it in video format or you're recording it on audio, it's a great way to tap into your soul. It's messages that we all need to hear and that we have been avoiding for a very long time. And that's why we are here, guys. Not to be punished, but to just tap in to our soul self at a soul level, getting messages and guidance from your guides, angels, loved ones, ancestors. I mean, your intuition's always been available to you. Unfortunately, we have been programmed, and yes, we have been programmed to say otherwise, right? And that's why there are so many of us that are empaths, because we've been stuffed into a box and kind of, kind of tossed away in a way, like, oh, those guys are strange, weird. They don't conform. They don't fit into societal standards. And it's like, you know what? That's bullshit. But yeah, I do swear occasionally, but there's some big themes going on for May. I mean, May, we're going to be on the deep end of the coronavirus, meaning you're evaluating your life, your presence, your future, and those reactions, are ready to move. It's been 6 to 7 weeks of discomfort, right? And you can't thrash and fight it anymore. You have to drop into that energy, and it's a new way of seeing things collectively. How do you want it to look in the future? Deep stuff coming up. Truth surfacing. So, what's the truth? Global conversation of the last few months. Deep shadows. Truth surfacing. Bigger and stronger. It's just someone in our life or world is to have a healing effect. Shock will heal. Life and perspective. It'll make more sense, okay, as we go along. You'll be like, okay, I get it now. You're seeing like shadow side. So it's kind of turned upside down and shaken upside down. So that stuck old ways, dark, unconscious thinking, no more. Fine-tuning values. You're doing a real value review. You cannot read, watch anymore the stuff that's going on around us. Our mind, I don't know about you, but my mind's tired. I just don't want another conversation like that in the world. Less thinking and more rest. Yeah, self-care, guys, self-care. Less doing. And that's a great reminder for me, and more being. And pre-corona, we can appreciate that what you took for granted. Maybe it was a walk in the park, walking your dog, going for coffee, even going to the grocery store. I don't know about you, but for me, I love doing it. It was something I enjoyed, but things have changed. So, what don't you miss? I'm sure there's stuff out there you don't miss. For me, it's the grind. Just keep giving her and going hard and everything else. It was a lot. It was just too much. So just pulling things back and finding simple, healthy ways to love each other and appreciate each other. What's important to you? No tolerance anymore in relationships as well, whatever they are. If they're, work relations or your partners or family dynamics are changing, you're communicating your truth. It's a general outlook, so it's a design for your future. And then your emotions are going to be like a volcano. They'll kind of bubble a little bit and then they'll go just explode and then they'll come back down and be real tender. So it's a range here. It's very wide. It's an incredible love, epiphanies. There was a hell of a lot of fear people were spreading it. That was the virus. I've been talking about that for a while. The emotional scale, our own personal emotions might be eruptions of emotions. Root chakra is definitely activated here, guys. And your mission is through your torso. So torso to root. So very volcanic. It will propel us forward. But then you can also be very tender, very vulnerable, very sensitive. Like, whoa, what's going on here? There's some extremes. Upgrading. Your listening is being amplified. Unconscious broadcasting. So really deeply hearing people in a detailed way. I almost see it as telepathy, becoming more empathetic. What did I just say about empaths? Why did I change the title of this? It's we are reaching new levels here, guys. We are listening in a more feeling way as we are being activated, and we'll be beautifully surprised by other people that they're listening and they're feeling that like things are shifting, conversations, we're shifting in a new way. And the number one breakthrough here is people pleasers. You're going to have an identity crisis, and that includes me too. I mean, I'm a former people pleaser. I still have my moments, but you're going to have a very hard time. So please watch out. This is not a time to be nice over being truthful, but you can be truthful and kind. Okay? Shadow side of people pleasers are aggressive and forceful and mean, right? So you're not being pleasing when you're not living in your truth. I absolutely love that. Inauthentically pleasing people is not serving anyone, especially ourselves. Find your truth. The world wants your truth, not our niceness. I actually have a poem above my desk here. It says, "Don't be nice." But that doesn't mean you get to be mean, okay? There's a balance in all of this. And this is also the theme, the breakthrough, rising new archetypes. So our essential workers, our frontline, it's in our consciousness. Heroic acts and people will be championed. We're digging deep out of our unconscious patterns. We're stretching ourselves. We're going to uncomfortable places. Yes, we are. And patterns. We're stretching ourselves. Homeschoolers, you moms and dads out there, you're heroes too of the house. I mean, the life force has been off center, and right now it's like this. Here's a good mantra. Right now, it's like this. Allowance and acceptance. So it's a magnetic, abundant energy. They're really, they're being stored right now. Accept our circumstances. Acceptance. Just accept where you are. Don't beat yourself up. If you're not there yet, there's no resistance or fighting. Just allow it, and it frees up your energy. And our fear, false evidence appearing real, gets diffused. And that includes your trauma, your memories, your future. That's where the fear lives, in trauma, in memories and future. So don't do it. Try not to do it. Just accept it. And you are love, and you are loved. Love is the womb of our soul. So don't forget it. Love where you've created. Love is where love is. It just is. And chaos has a design right now. So the chaos has an effect on us. The shadow they need to move out. Time. It will take time to move. Divine design timing. Yes. Those are just some of my little notes, themes, energy that came into fruition here. And I'm only feeling one card for this week, guys. I mean, I just talked a whole bunch of different themes here, and I'd like to break it out in different format as well. So just so you guys know, what do we need to know for today? What do we need to know for this week? For our highest good? For our highest good. Yeah, and oh, we also have the full moon coming up as well. So that is pretty powerful stuff. So what are you guys working on for your full moon? Do you have like something? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got the man holding, oops, sorry guys, man holding a heart. And I had pulled this card before, and the 4 and the 5 reduced to a 9. So that is a God code as well. And it's all about wrapping up, wrapping up. We are wrapping up. And look at the hearts, look at the colors. It's beautiful. Lots of tenderness around. A lot of, I just hear heart healing, a lot of heart healing. The breakthroughs come through heart healing. They absolutely do. For this morning, yeah, you're dealing with emotions. And there's greater clarity about your emotions and your purpose in life. Purpose. That's the biggest one here. Balanced approach to family and love for self and family, even if it's been confusing in the past, right? These are your breakthroughs. These are your breakthroughs. You are comfortable with all your emotions. You honor, express them in appropriate ways, and you feel peace. Look at that. That's great. I love it. All right. So we've got that. And then I'm going to choose from the self-care deck. So we're working on breakthroughs and emotions and lots of tenderness and love for self, love for family. And what does the self-care deck have to say about all of, whoo, oh, jeez, get out of here. Get out of here. Truth. Were we just talking about truth in the weekly, the themes that truths are surfacing? Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. Yes, truth, authentic, integrity. These are the keys. So not only do you have your tender emotions coming through, all the love you've been working on yourself for the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks, depending on where you are. There are breakthroughs. Things are breaking open. I know where I am. They're starting stage 1 already. They've opened up golf courses and dog parks. So that's, things are moving, okay? Just in a different way. So let's move together. All right, guys. And if you want a personal reading, please reach out to me, reading or healing. I do both, of course. And booking in the end of May. And I do have a few little spots in between. I'm also looking for my 100th subscriber on YouTube. And I'll make a draw for a special prize. So head on over to 24K Healing on YouTube. And please share this out. Please follow. Please subscribe. Do it all, guys. And if you're looking for any type of guidance, feel free to reach out. And I want to wish you guys love, light, and blessings. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care.